Hello friends, welcome to the EVA Education Society College of Education RV. Myself Professor Bhujbal Suvarna. Today we are going to understand the course 203, that is School and Inclusive School. In our last session, we had seen the course syllabus of course 203. Course 203 contained 4 units, and today we are going to understand Unit 1's 1.1, that is Inclusive Education Concept and Nature. In our session, we are going to understand types of school and inclusive education concept and nature importance. If if you will see, every person is different with given aspects. That is educational level, intelligence level, knowledge, social interaction skill, and physical capabilities, which is called individual differences. Every person is different than other person with this given aspect. And according to that, we need to give them customized education or need-based education to individual children or person. Based upon that, there are three types of schools. So let us understand which is the types of school. There are total three types of school based upon students' need or students' capabilities. First type is special school, second type is integrated school, and third type is inclusive school. First is special school. Special schools are started in 1947. Special school contain those students who have different need, who have different behavior, and who have required special training. Those are admitted in special school. In integrated school started in 1976. Those students who have mild disability those are admitted in integrated school, and they provide learning opportunity with normal children. Third type of school is inclusive school, which is started in 1994. Inclusion means everyone. So let us understand what is the meaning of special school. Special schools means a special school is a school for children who have some kind of serious physical or mental problem, who are admitted in a special school. They require special trained staff, special learning resources, special or different teaching methodology, special evaluation tools. Second type of school is integrated education. Let us understand the concept of it. Integrated education is the educational program in which exceptional children attend classes with normal children or either a part of full-time basis. It is placement of the disabled children in ordinary school with some specialized educational help and service. In integrated education, normal children and disabled children are learning together with normal children. Third type of school is inclusive education or inclusive school. Let us understand the concept of inclusive education. Inclusive education is defined as a learning environment that promotes the full personal, academic, and professional development of all learners, irrespective of race, class, color, gender, disability, sexual preferences, learning style, and languages. Here, there is a one another concept of inclusive education. Inclusive education implies all young people with or without disability being able to learn together through access to common preschool and school with an appropriate network or support service. Here there is one another picture which indicates that what is the meaning of inclusive education. Inclusion means everyone. Let us understand the origin of inclusive school. In 1960, there is a concept origin. In 1990, acceptance at global level, and in 1994, India and other countries accepted this concept. Here, I want to share the concept of inclusive education. Inclusive education means where every children can play, learn, and grow together. Let us understand the difference between inclusive school, integrated school, and a special school. In inclusive school, all students welcome by their neighborhood schools. In integrated school, Disabled children or learning difficulties children are accepted in the ordinary school, and in special school, children with special needs accepted only in special school. Those students who have special needs that only accepted in special school. In inclusive school, equal opportunity for participation for the children in every program or every event. In integrated school, partial opportunity for participation. There is limited scope for participation to children. In special school, limited opportunity for participation. Third point is in inclusive schools, subject-centered curriculum and methodology. In integrated school, there is a subject-centered constructivist curriculum and methodology, and in special school, there is a special curriculum and methodology. Next point is inclusive schools are cost effective, integrated schools are not so high cost effective, and special schools are most high cost effective. Next point is teachers' effectiveness in including all learning process. In integrated school, teacher effectiveness unchanged limited to other children, and in special school, teachers effectiveness limited to the group. Next point, in inclusive school, formal planning is required for the curriculum. Integrated school, no formal planning is required, and in special school, planning is according to the student's ability. Those students who have a disability of different type, there is a need for formal planning for course. In inclusive school, all the students away from the education are included in mainstream school. Every children can participate in this system of education. In integrated school, all the students away from the education are not necessarily included in mainstream school. Only those students who have mild or soft disability, they can admit in integrated education. In special school, it can be included in mainstream education with some special facility. Those students who have special needs, special difficulties, only only they can admit in special school. Next point, next and the last, special infrastructure, trained staff, and special curriculum is designed for the students. Here in inclusive school, there is need of special infrastructure, special training staff, and special curriculum. In integrated school, there is no requirement of any special infrastructure, no requirement of training staff, and no special curriculum. In special school, trained professional staff is required, infrastructure is special, and facilities are also special. Special curriculum is required in special school. So here we can, with this point, with the help of this point, we can understand the differentiation of inclusive school, integrated school, and special school. Then let us see objectives of inclusive school. First objective is for all-round development in their personality. Second is to make familiar with their abilities and capability. Third is guidance for parents. Fourth is bring educational opportunity and at the doorstep. Next is make independent. For the making independent of disabled children, inclusive school is formed. Next is help in adjustment in environment. Next, change the attitudes toward them. Second one is provide appropriate education, person and vocational guidance, and utilize contribution for the progress of country and aware about their rights and facilities provided by government. For this point or for this purpose, inclusive schools are formed that in one sentence we can say that for the all-round development of the disabled children and for giving them quality education, this concept is arise. Next point is need of inclusive school. First is what for first point is personal guidance. Second is emotional development. Third is integration in community life, varied learning opportunity, relations with peers, and enhance their confidence. For this point, for these aspects, inclusive education or inclusive schools is needed. Let us understand the importance of inclusive school. For the eliminates of diversity, inclusive school is important, giving the children's opportunity to equality of education, and with the help of quality education, we need to give them interact. We need to give them or provide them their uh, facility to interaction between peers. and ultimately it becomes saving in economic and overall development. With the help of we can do an overall development in inclusive in disabled children. You can understand nature of framework for inclusive school. In inclusive school, every children can get admission. In inclusive school, education based upon diversity or needs. Their students' diversity and the students' needs based education given in inclusive school. There is a flexibility in curriculum and there is a student-centered methodology and learning resources are applied in inclusive school. In inclusive school, provide infrastructural facilities which is depend or based upon diversity or students' need and giving individual attention at inclusive school. Here is the importance of inclusive school. First is education as per requirement. In inclusive school, education is given as per requirement of the children's need or diversity. In inclusive school, there is a equal opportunity to participate in every activity. This expense uh, next is part of normal education system. Inclusive school means not different type of school. It is a part of normal education system for making disabled children independent and their rehabilitation and enhancing their confidence. It is very much important. Here is a one slide which we can help to understand the concept of inclusive school. Inclusion of students with a disability, a step towards progressive society. It is very important system of education which is held to us giving such a contribution of disabled children to make our society progressive or to make our country. Their contribution is also important. So inclusive education is very much important and effective for the quality of it for the quality education. So here uh, I prepare the questions on this title, so on this unit. Uh, Now we will see what kind of questions may appear in the on this topic. It should be accepted that you should prepare for the same. First question is, it is all short note type questions. First question is, explain the concept of inclusive school. Second is, explain the objectives of inclusive school. Third is, state the importance of inclusive school. And fourth is, explain the difference between integrated and special school. These types of questions maybe appear in the exam, so you need to prepare on this.